Good morning. Welcome to the More Factor. Today we're going to talk about the best way is through. I'm Frederick Groth and I enjoy coaching and helping people overcome life issues through teaching success principles and life skills. So this morning I've taken a random quote, sort of random. I looked through a bunch of quotes from Robert Frost, the great poet, and found one that resonated with me this morning. And he said this in this quote: "The best way out is always through." Let me say that again. The best way out is always through. See, so many times in life, we look for a scapegoat. We look for a quick way out. We look for a quick way to get rich. We look for the quick way. There is no quick way. So we want to lose weight quick. We want to gain muscle quick. We want to learn quick. We want to get money quick. We want all this stuff quick. And do you realize that life is built on things that take time to develop? You know, we want food now, but it takes 2 to 3 months to produce any food, at the very least. Sometimes more, depending on the animal, depending on the plant, depending on the product being eaten. It takes time. So why should we think that we can develop any differently? I mean, we are the slowest developing creatures on the planet. It takes us years and years to become an adult. It takes us years to gain experience. We're that thick-headed. An animal, within a couple of days, can be running with the herd, running with the pack. See, we have to understand. This morning, we got to understand that the best way out of a situation, out of a problem, out of an area of our life is to go through it. Go through the steps. Go through the problem. Go through the excitement. Go through the drama. Go through the stress. Go through the stuff. Don't try to evade it. Go through it and get rid of it. You know, there's a famous scripture. Almost everyone has heard it. And it's called the 23rd Psalm, or the Shepherd's Psalm. And one of the verses, it says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, because you are with me." Even in one of the most famous of scriptures, we have this principle of going through. Not around, not over, not under. We must go through it. Why is the best way through? Well, here's a couple of reasons. Here's the couple of reasons why it's important that we allow ourselves the privilege and the journey of going through a situation. Number one, it gives us endurance. I know that doesn't sound like anything profound this morning, but it is of absolute importance and profound relevance to your life. Endurance. The ability to endure through situations, the ability to make it through a life, the ability to overcome obstacles comes from endurance. If you're going to run 25 kilometers, a marathon, a half marathon, whatever, You've got to have endurance. If you don't have endurance, you won't make it. Your heart will either explode or your brain will faint, and you will be lost on the wayside somewhere because you don't have endurance. And so the things in life we go through build endurance and says, you know what, I made it through that one. I can probably make it through the next one too. So that's number one. Number two, going through situations gives us confidence. Confidence. As I ended off saying, I made it through this one, I can make it through the next one. I have the ability to make it through stuff. Confidence in yourself, confidence in what you've been through, confidence in your experience, which leads me to number three. It gives us experience. You know, I personally will take somebody and hire them if they have experience more than they have education. Because experience is the application of knowledge. You can have all the knowledge in the world, but unless you experience life, unless you go through things, unless you understand and gain a little wisdom because of failure, because of doing something, because you've succeeded, whatever the case may be, experience is very important, so we must go through. Oh, I know it's a bit work. I know sometimes you don't want to do it, but we must go through. So the next time you're faced with a situation in your life, it can be big, it can be small, it can be medium. It doesn't really matter what size or what it is. Look at it as an opportunity to grow, because that is what you will do. Look at it as an opportunity to excel. Look at it as an opportunity to gain endurance, to gain experience, to gain patience, to gain knowledge. And as you go through it, enjoy it. Enjoy the journey. You know, I've been trying to lose weight for years. And I say try loosely because I've only really done a few things. But January I made up my mind I'm going to do something. And I did it. I cut most of my sugar out. I started exercising a little bit more regularly. A few things I've changed. And I've lost 26 pounds. 2 lengths off my belt. Gone. And you say, great, that's wonderful, but the whole point of this right now is it's taken time. I'm down to 4 months now. Time. So stop trying to get through life quick. Slow down, enjoy the journey, and go through it. Because the best way out is always through. Thank you for watching The More Factor this morning. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow with another random quote from a random famous person. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.